And we need to focus heavily on networking with each other as well. How many of you remember when we used to have an MLS caravan every Tuesday morning, and we used to have to pick up keys to show property, so we regularly visited each other at our offices? That doesn't happen today. I certainly don't want to go back to the days of picking up keys, but I would love to have more opportunities for networking. Networking was the single most important reason that I agreed to spearhead, about 3.5 years ago, the inception of what is now known all over Florida and in other parts of the country as well as the Englewood on the Gulf chapter of the Women's Council of Realtors. In the past year, I've had 3 paid referrals, if I've counted all of them. Plus, I'm working on a listing as we speak, and I have another referral that is listed. I've had 1 sale that went belly up, had nothing to do with the fact that it was a referral, it just didn't happen to work out. I've also referred 2 listings out to others, one of which was a sale pending, which will close before Christmas. Those referrals are only happening as a result of me spending a lot of time and effort networking. It's clearly very important for us. We must be able to network with each other. If it's through a venue other than our monthly happy hours at the board, that's fine. The venue doesn't matter. But we must get to know each other in order to work well together. I know that if someone contacts me to list their commercial property, there's no way I'm going to do that. That's not my area of expertise, nor do I truthfully want to learn that area that thoroughly. I do, through networking, however, know Rex, for example. I know I can comfortably refer any member of my clientele to him, and I know he'll do a great job. Plus, he also won't stab me in the back and steal them for a residential transaction. That's what networking is all about. I know realtors now from all over the whole area, all over the state of Florida, and realtors in other parts of the country as well. It's all as a result of networking. That's what it's all about, folks. For the past couple of years, we've become more reclusive. We do so much today by computer. We feel that we don't need to network, but we do. It's time to break out of our shells and network through EBOR, Women's Council, the Chamber, Rotary, whatever organizations you're involved with. We need to be supportive of each other, realtors and affiliates alike. The affiliates who participate on our committees, such as special events, sure, they are friends of ours, but they are participants in these events because they're in business, and we need to support them who support us. Let's see what other ways we can find to better network with each other, realtors and affiliates, in the upcoming year, okay? Yes, this will be a wonderful year for exciting change to occur. The board as a whole and me as your president are asking for your active participation and encourage you to get off your duff and become involved. Don't just complain, become actively involved. I was a field manager for Welcome Wagon when I first graduated from college. Welcome Wagon at that time, and may still be now, it was an advertising subsidiary of Gillette, not just little neighborhood ladies that were greeting their neighbors. That meant that I supervised roughly 50 women, most of whom were old enough to have been my grandmother at the time, who thought I should be home having babies instead of starting a management career. Well, another field manager took me under her wing and taught me a terrific management tip that I've used for years, and I hope that you will help me to implement that with our team this year. She called it a and a better. The concept is simple. We want to definitely hear what folks have to say. However, if you pose a complaint about something, bring with it at least one alternative to make the situation better. Sometimes your suggestion will be the one that's selected, sometimes probably not. But your concern will always be heard, and we will know where you're coming from with ideas for change. This is going to be a fantastic year. Our board, through a combination of so many outgoing and ongoing activities and adding 2 new committees and a renewed emphasis on networking, will thrive in 2010. I'd like to close by reading Bob Dylan's lyrics, which are as fresh and accurate today as they were in 1963. Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a-changin'. Come writers and critics who prophesize with your pen, and keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. And don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin. There's no tellin' who that it's namin', for the loser now will later to win, for the times they are a-changin'. Come senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block up the hall, for he that gets hurt will be he who has stalled. There's a battle outside and it's ragin'. It'll soon shake your windows and rattle your walls, for the times they are a-changin'. Come mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you don't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old road is rapidly aging. Please get out of the new one if you can't lend a hand, for the times they are a-changin'. The line is drawn, the cursed is cast. The slow one now will later be fast, as the present now will later be past. The order is rapidly fadin', and the first one now will later be last, for the times they are a-changin'. Everyone, please have a wonderful holiday season, and let's look forward to having a great time and making a lot of money this upcoming year, as the times they are a-changin'.